What's up, y'all? Y'all are now tuned in to Force to Win podcast. I am Leticia J, and this is my guy.
Frank Nino, we here.
We here live in Providence. You already see I'm home. I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. And we have a special guest tonight. You want to introduce yourself?
What's going on? This your guy, Mcfly, a.k.a. the 5'10" giant. Take flight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got them AKAs popping off. You know.
Top play. So we're here in Providence. You have a show tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
It's only my second time being out here, too.
Yeah, first time was with me on my podcast.
Yeah, definitely was.
On the franchise report. So
definitely was.
I want to take it back for those that don't know you.
Okay.
You are, again, Red
Mcfly,
and you're from?
I'm from Allentown, PA. We call it the Lehigh Valley. It's like a metropolitan area, Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton. For those that don't know,
let me close that door.
Allentown is the third largest city in Pennsylvania, so it's like it's Philly and then Pittsburgh and then Allentown.
Right.
But I'm originally from Jersey, but you know Allentown, that's where I really grew up at the most.
Okay.
That's where you reside at.
Yeah.
Allentown. I used to fuck around in Allentown a little bit, man. When I used to do a couple of shows. You know, a white boy named DJ E-Stacks. I know he was a dude from Allentown. He used to do a lot of shows in like Philly. He used to mess around. He had a couple of clubs. DJ E-Stacks. I don't even know if he's still out there anymore.
You used to mess with just like the Shadyville DJs or something like that.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think so. Yeah.
I remember that was a while ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was like in the beginning when I just started doing music.
That was a long time. This is like, cause I think back then I was doing shows with J.R. Ryder and them and Hellrail and them, and we used to bring them out there to Allentown. Yeah, but it used to be through my man E-Stacks.
I was way younger during that time. I remember that though.
Yeah, Allentown. Yep, that's where I remember Allentown from. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So let's take it back. Let's take it back again. How long you been rapping for?
I've been rapping. All right, so it's a tricky question because I've been rapping like since I was in high school, whatever. But I had took a break where I quit. I didn't even want to do no music for like the last, I would say from 2016 up until 2022. I was like I didn't want to do no music, and then I wound up coming back around 2022. So it was like a big break in between. I was just producing here and there. Like I kind of was like I didn't feel like doing music. I had a bunch of losses. People died. It just kind of made me be like I don't really feel like I was getting money other places. So, but I came back now.
So I was gonna say that too. So you rap and you produce. You started rapping and producing around the same time, or which one started first?
I think I started writing first, but I didn't have no beats. And I was getting beats online, like off the computer. So I started trying to just make my own beats so I didn't have to pay for them. Yeah. So it kind of went together. Then I was learning like how I record myself.
Yep.
Do the beat, record it, mix it, master, do the artwork.
Oh, you was
doing everything.
One man. You was one man team.
Yeah.
You was really trying to say.
That's why he was forced to win back then. You had to force to win back then.
I ain't had no choice.
You ain't no choice. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to save money. Because everybody's like, when you go to a studio, you pay for studio time. You pay a graphic designer to do your artwork. You pay for a producer. You pay for the beats, for the mixing, the mastering, all of that. I'm like, I gotta bring that cost down. Because if I'm steadily spending that type of bread all the time, I gotta constantly be making the money. And I know how I am. Like if it ain't making that, I'd be like, I don't even want to do it no more.
Yeah, back outside.
That was kind of my way of like keeping the cost down. Yeah.
So what made you get into music? What influenced you to get into music?
I'd probably say just I don't know. I just like the I like the expression and the art behind it, and I like to create, and I like the doing something that's just an idea in my head and then making it come to life and putting it out and seeing people's reaction. I think that was like the main thing that really drove me to do that. But just I had like older cousins that rapped and stuff. It's kind of, I think that's how a lot of people start. Like they know other people that's older than them, and then they be rapping, and then you like, oh, I could do this too. That type of thing. Yeah.
What was the first rap you've ever heard?
The first rap I ever heard.
Besides your cousins rapping on the radio.
I was a kid. I think it was probably Biggie. I used to have the when I lived in Jersey, we had the box. That channel, the box. What's it called? The box, right? It sounded like
The little black box.
No, it was called. I think it was called the box. The channel.
It's on channel. He's on.
The video music box.
Yeah, the video. Yeah.
Okay.
And people used to be able to request the songs and all of that.
Okay.
So I remember that video specifically. Like I remember I seen him on it and I was like, damn, I like that fat dude. Yeah, he nice. And then like Bone Thugs, I started liking them, Wu-Tang, you know, people like that. Then once I got to like high school, I became like a big fan of Kanye West. I liked what he was doing. I liked how he was sampling. Just the same thing like what I do. Like he was behind like every little piece of the project. Like he'd be behind the art design, he'd be behind the production, bringing the producers together, the other artists. Like let me get this singer to sing on the chord. Like he was orchestrating that.
He was executive producing as well, not just producing, but executive producing as well.
I became like a big fan of that type of thing. Yeah.
Well, what do you make beats on?
I do the MPC one. I started off on something different, but like right now, I'm doing the MPC one, and I'm doing FL Studio.
Oh, okay. I use MPC Live and shit. You know
it's like the same type.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Same type of joint. You know what I'm saying?
Did you use the MPC like back?
I used the MPC 2000 back in the day.
Yeah.
The big great joint. Yeah.
Using that joint.
Yeah, we did the MPC. Yeah.
Of it, so I like it.
Yeah, I love the live, man. I ain't gonna lie. We bring that shit right here, right now, get cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We might have to do another episode like that.
Yeah, definitely. Bring that shit right back out, get cooking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So since you do both, which do you prefer? Do you prefer to be an artist or you prefer to be a producer?
That's a good question because you know what's crazy, that answer changes like depending on what year it is, I guess. Because there's times where I like being a producer more. I didn't feel like being an artist. Get tired of having to go out, do shows, promoting, and you know. But then there's times where I'm just like I just love, like right now I like being an artist more.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I haven't produced in a minute of my own music, and I just recently did 2 records on this next project I'm working on that like I produced it and rapped on it. But my last 2 albums I put out, I ain't even produced nothing on them.
No? You just dropped the album not too long ago, right? Or a single project? How's that going?
Yeah, it's doing real good. I basically like I got a lot of relationships with producers.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, I need you to do something like this. It's kind of like executive producing, but I wasn't actually physically like making it. I was just giving the ideas and telling them how I wanted to go. I was, I listened to any producers that send me beats like through the email. I listen to all of them joints because you never know what's gonna be in there.
So why'd you step back and not do as much producing on your own album? It's just time consuming for you. You just rather have people send beat packs to you, or like what is it?
I think what happened when I took like that big break, I think when I came back, I started making like different types of beats that I didn't specifically rap on, but I had like other artists in mind, which they wound up jumping on the records, and then I don't know, it just played out that way. My bro M-Eazy did a lot of my records. So it was I guess it was too easy for me to do it like that. So
okay. Yeah,
it just came naturally. I don't know. Yeah.
So
I was shopping all the beats I was making.
Sorry, that was me. I didn't even let you finish.
No, I'm sorry.
So as a producer and an artist, how do you choose what beats you keep for yourself?
I think one of the things is like I'm one of my toughest critics. So I'll listen to something and then I'll be like, Then I'll do the same song on another beat. And it just, it's just something about like when you get that feeling, when you hear something, it's like like, oh, okay, when the little hairs go up on your arm and all, like that. I gotta have that type of feeling when I hear it to know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's like when you're making beats, you find that sample too. Like you just listening, find that sample in your head, stand. Oh shit, this is that. Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know that because I keep listening to a sample loop for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, this gotta be something.
This gotta be something. You know what I'm saying?
The loop for like 2 hours.
You're like, damn. Okay, I can chop it up this way, slow it down this way, reverse it. Okay, this shit gonna sound crazy. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So before the cameras came on, man, we was chopping it up, man. We got like a lot of mutual friends. A lot of they're saying that you was around back in the day during that Coke Boy era. I'm trying to pinpoint that right now. You know what I'm saying? On camera, I'm trying to see. So how long You been rocking with the Coke boys and all that?
I've been around Droop and French and all since. What was that? Probably since around that time when Chop It Down came out or something.
Oh, Chop It Down. So that's about.
That's what I want to say, like 7, 8, almost 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
That's yeah. Come over here, Droop, real quick, man. Hold on, shout out about the good. Hold on. Shout out about the good Droop. Hold on. Shout out about the good Droop, man. We gotta get shit live up in this motherfucker, man. What the fuck going on, man? What the fuck?
Camera light, man.
Oh shit, what the fuck, my camera? Hold on, yo, we was in the club. What? Where was you at? As a matter of fact, he came to one of my shows. Right? I think it was the shit with Vado or some shit in Hartford. Nigga came through. He had a camera. We had a cameraman or some shit. Cameraman came unequipped or something. He want to use my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I got you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I did my light. I gave you the camera light. He said, yo, I got you. We'll give it back to you. That nigga never gave my motherfucking light back, man. What's going on, Droop, man? Come on, man. Jeez. All right, let's give me a free show. We good, man. All right, you gotta hear that on camera.
Oh, he got your
Droop boy coming. He coming to 413-860, where the fuck I ever bring him. He coming out. Droop pop. You know what I'm saying?
An interview coming soon, right?
Oh yeah, nah, we getting that Droop. Oh nah, he getting that Droop.
This is a
Come on. We getting that, man. You know what I'm saying? So on some of your producer credit, I seen you did some shit for Max B.
Yeah.
So was this the Max B that was before he went in, or this is like some shit that?
It's from in jail.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
But shout out my bro Todd Black. We got a lot of stuff in the works.
Okay, shout out to Todd Black.
I got a record with Max that he did while he was in the prison in the studio. That's gonna be dropping probably in like another month. I don't know when this interview dropped, but from the time we record, like a month from now.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's an official joint that like he did in the studio.
So you had artists such as French Strap on your beats. You had artists such as Benny, Fuego Babes. Anything on Benny's latest project that you produced or Fuego?
On the BSF album that they're working on right now. I think I'm allowed to say, because I think I heard him say it online. They got an OT, The Real and Fuego Bass collaboration album. I heard him say it on the live. But yeah, I got some stuff on that. I got I didn't do his album that he just did because he did the whole album with Hit Boy and Alchemist.
Okay.
But I was hoping I could have made it.
Nah, but you did one of my joints I like you did was Take a Look on Fuego Bass's joint.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
I did that on the
fire. And then the OT joint was fire.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Fuego's joint, you know what I'm saying? You definitely hitting on those, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like them records, we did those, and I went out to Buffalo, we did like 8 records in like 2-3 days when I went out there.
Okay.
So those was a bunch of those records, and I went back and we did like another 8 more records. So they like scattering around on different projects. But I'm about to go back out there and do some more records too.
Okay. And then not to mention my guy Droop. We got joined with Droop and my nigga Bino. You know what I'm saying? That shit's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, niggas is watching, B. Niggas is come on, man. You know what I mean? This is Forced to Win podcast, nigga. When I was gonna interview real niggas, we got to know what the fuck going on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit was hard. This shit with Droop and Bino shit hard too, you feel me?
Yeah.
You got my nigga Droop out here working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Droop got a project.
I heard y'all talking earlier. Y'all said y'all got some new shit coming out. You know what I'm saying?
We got some new records that we just did. We shot a video for one of them, so we got that. We got some.
I gotta get you right, Droop. I gotta get back in my producer. I've been in podcast mode and promoter mode. The 3 Ps. I'm a promoter, producer, podcaster. But right now, producer's in last place right now. I gotta switch that back around. You feel me? It's hard though. It's hard, man. It's a lot, man.
You was in that movie too?
Yeah, I was in the movie.
Yeah, she was real.
What movie? Which one?
Frosty.
Oh, the one in the beginning when she's going crazy?
The sex scene.
She was getting pounded out in the beginning? That one? Oh, shit.
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet. I gotta see it. I gotta motherfucking see it. Yo, Luke, you gotta see it, man. You can laugh. Shout out to my favorite guy, man. Lavish life, man. Yo, Luke, you can laugh loud, man. They can't know you laughing. You know, yeah. You got to watch that. So we get his laugh.
It's not a real sex scene, but
we know that.
I gotta reiterate this, right?
You gotta know.
So I did that, and I still do the franchise report. We all over the place, you know. You can't just sit still. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta take flight, right?
Yeah.
So, real quick, I want to touch on, you also might have done a beat that Kanye was on. What's the story behind that?
That's an interesting story. I did a record. Actually, I gave like 80 beats to my guy French. We was in the studio, and then I guess he, one way or the other, he was dating Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe.
Kim was with Kim, whatever. I mean, Kanye was with Kim, and they, got together, working in the studio, whatever. And French gave him one of the records, but the record didn't come out, but it leaked online, and I think that's the reason why it didn't come out. But if you Google it, it's the whole. They leaked the whole thing, but it's a lot of. Kanye got a lot of records that like he be doing, and they leak, and it's like ideas where he'll be like mumbling around, like you hear him recording the record, like the words ain't that clear. So that's one of them songs that you could tell was like it wasn't ever really finished. Somebody told me that they still was gonna do something with the record, but I'm not quite sure on that. Yeah, that's like one of the biggest and the worst things that ever happened in my career. Like the best and the worst at the same time.
It leaks, so it still count.
Right?
Yeah. Just the fact that Kanye rapped on something that I made, him being like my favorite artist and producer, and just the fact that he thought something was dope and he rapped on it, and he performed it at. Somebody had leaked a little video. I guess he was playing Paris. Yeah, he was playing records that he was putting on the upcoming album, and he do that a lot. Like he'll be like, you can't bring no cell phones and nothing in, and he'll play records to see people's reaction. But somebody snuck, they had a phone like this and recorded it, so you hear him like performing the song. It wasn't even out. Like it did. He never really finished the record. I don't think he did. The version I heard wasn't finished, so I'm not sure. But French told me that they might be doing something with it.
So, as a producer and an artist, what do you do to get yourself in the mood to write or to make your beats?
I would say I just really gotta be in that zone. Like there's days where I got a studio in my house, and there's days where I come in the house, I walk right past it, go upstairs, and I'm like, I ain't in that mood today. But then there's days where like I don't know if it's just for me being in a good mood. Like if I go out, we drinking, chilling, whatever we do. If I go to like an event and I get inspired, like it happens a lot. Like if I go around stuff that Benny's doing, I see like everything that's going on. I get inspired and I want to come home and I want to rap now. So I guess it just got to be something inspiring to get me there. Like some people, I don't know, they could turn it on and off like a switch, but me, like I really want to be like in the right zone, and I like to be in certain zones when I do certain records. Like if I'm, if I'm turned up, we went out to the club or whatever, I might come in and do some more up tempo. If I'm stressed out, I want to talk about that. I just did a record. Ted told me like write about my life, and I just did a whole record like from his perspective, and that's one of like the best records I did in a minute, and I produced it too.
Dope.
Yeah.
So you did some jail time.
Yeah, damn, you went real deep.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
You went real deep.
Yeah, I did.
Did some jail time. You was.
Yeah.
You was, shit. You outside doing, whatever you was doing, man.
So bros, free the bros locked up. Snags.
So how long did you do?
BJ, huh?
How long did you do?
I just did a year.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
In and out. A year is still a year. 360 days and shit.
Yeah, it was my first offense. I got. It was wild because I wasn't even supposed to be in jail. Somebody else did something, and I matched the description of another person. They ran down on me. I had a ratchet on me, so I wound up like they wasn't even looking for me, but they thought I was somebody else. So I just got. It was just some real bad luck that day. But I always feel like that happening, it changed the whole course of my life. Like it made me be something better. Cause the road I was going down, I'd probably still be in there right now.
So basically, you needed that sit down time.
Yeah, like a lot of people, they get mad, like they be like, "Oh, it's that dude's fault I went to jail." But I honestly, if I see him, I'll probably thank him, cause I'll be like, "Yo, you."
Oh, so you knew who it was?
Nah, I still don't know who it was that did it. The wild thing is, they thought I knew the person all the way up till I got sentenced. They still thought I knew who the person was. I'm like, yo, I do not know who this dude is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think they ever found him or nothing. But
Cause it's depending on you.
Nah, they didn't. They couldn't because the gun that was in the shooting was a completely different one from the one I had.
Oh.
So it got thrown out, but they still charged me for having the gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like they threw it because of the like they threw it out from the time like they came. It was wild. Like the witnesses came and they like, yo, is this him? And they like, nah, that's not him. So they put the hood on me like this. You can't even see my face. They like, now is it him? It was like, nah, it's not him. The police was mad. Yeah, it was tight. So you know they questioned them. They found out like I don't even match the description, me or the weapon. You know what I mean? So, but I still had to sit down and deal with that, just for the possession of it.
Yeah. But you know,
I feel like that helped me.
Yeah. You learn from those.
I was born when I was in there, so that me going through that, like it made me like I ain't never gonna put my kids through nothing like that, even though they don't.
Yeah.
But you know you don't want to be away from them and all that.
So you got the attitude, you take the positive out of everything.
Yeah.
That's how you got it.
More serious.
That's how you got to roll. Okay. Yeah.
Who's your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter? Probably
Jay Sweets.
Yeah, Jay Sweets definitely is. I say it's a tie with Jay Sweets and the management team.
Ted.
Yep.
Shout out to
Jay Sweets. He definitely, if he not number one, he definitely is the tie.
Oh, you gotta get okay. Shout out to Jay.
Oh, Jay Sweets.
You know what I'm saying? We getting them cameos up with this motherfucker right now, man. You know this is forced to win. I see you did some shit with Petey Crack.
Oh.
How'd you link up with Petey Crack, man?
Petey Crack. I met up with him first after a show he did, and then shout out my bro Corleone. He locked up right now. He'll be on real soon. He had brought me around him, and he did like a record with Petey. We went to his house, did the record, everything. Like this was on 4th of July. I was supposed to be with my family. We was up there recording all day. Fireworks going on. We still in there cooking up all day at his house. And then after that, you know, we got real cool. Did a bunch of shows together. Then we wound up getting in the studio. Did a couple records together. I got a joint with me and him and Reed Dollars. Me, him, and Reed Dollars, and then one with me, him, and Lil Flip.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are these recent joints or these
out for me.
These are recent joints or they
These is from 2014.
Oh, okay. Oh, early. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you being from Allentown, so close to Philly.
Yeah.
What other Philly artists that you messed with, man? And if you haven't, that you want to work with?
I work with Petey Crack, Reed Dollars, Cicero. OT the Real, of course. I got OT the Real. And he honestly.
Shout out to OT the Real.
Favorite.
Got a joint coming out. I got a joint I produced coming out with him too as well.
We got Dapper. We got some records on the way too. He part of BSF.
Management back here like you better not fuck up. Say everything.
Yo, Ted, come in the crib. We got to buy them up. Nah, fuck that. Yo, Ted, don't get no Hollywood shit with me, brother. Don't get no Hollywood shit with me, brother. Fuck that. Yo, Ted, you gonna do that to me, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Black ass niggas united, man. You see me, man? Come on, man. Shout out to my guy Ted, man. Been outside for years, man. You know what it is, man. Out here, we been out here forcing to win, man. What the fuck you mean?
I wanna
you know what I'm saying?
I wanna work with OT7 Quani. I wanna get that out there.
Oh, shout out to OT7 Quani. Yeah, we
I ran into him recently. That day when D-Thing came home, I was there. They had the little dinner, and you know, I let him know I rock with his music. I want to do something with him. So yeah, that's one Philly rapper I ain't worked with yet that I want to work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else that you feel like you not even
I want to work with whoever. Oh, okay. Like just in general.
Just in general, that you feel like, you know what, I should have been working with this person.
Even though I did that joint with Kanye, I wanna like sit down in the studio and work with him, you know. Yeah, probably him. Even though I did the stuff with Benny, I never did that with Westside Gun. I'm a big fan of him.
So besides OT Quani, is there any other artists that you feel like you should have worked with?
Yeah, definitely Rick Ross. Really gonna work with him. I really wanna work more with Well, I didn't get to work with yet, but I want to work with Westside Gun, Conway. Shout out to Conway for letting me open up on this tour. People like that, and then of course like people like Kanye and Drake. I don't know like who wouldn't want to work with them.
Right.
But like I really want to work with those guys like Westside Gun, Conway, Rick Ross, OT7 Kwani, people like that.
Okay.
Meek too, cause he from the home state. I want to work with Meek. I ain't never worked with him.
So is your goal to get signed, or do you want to just stay independent?
It just depends. Like a lot of people, they be saying they don't want to do this or they don't want to do that. But the thing is, like, when you face a opportunity and it makes sense, why not go with it? Like I don't live like really like in a black and white decision with that. It's kind of like it depends on what the situation is.
Yeah.
I definitely don't mind being independent and keeping all the bread. I'm not opposed to that.
Well, the way you're working right now, you know, you're getting your because you know there's no more artist development, obviously. So you're developing yourself right now. So as soon as that label come approach you, you're already developed. You're already getting your own bag. You might be making $1 million a year. So what they have to offer you has to be a substantial amount, and it has to be a good deal.
Yeah, so
where publishing the split right. It's not going to be no bullshit because you already put your own work in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the beauty of being independent. You know what I'm saying? You build your own stuff up. You put your own marketing to yourself. You spend your own bag. So when they see you, like, okay, he's spending money on himself, he already got a buzz. All we gotta do is just flip the switch for him to get on different platforms that he couldn't get on himself, and we on. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a different type of split for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think the major label will play a big part because it's like
you
make more. Yeah, it'll make everything bigger because you already made things big on your own. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when they come through, you know what I mean?
Shout out to TuneCore, you know they helped us.
Oh yeah.
Depending on his last.
I seen you over there with Pap in the room. Man, how's that how's that going? I forgot.
He was rocking
That was what
with he really was rocking with it.
Yeah, I seen you over there. He's had a hip hop over there.
Yeah, they helped us put the project out. They threw us on some playlists and everything. So I definitely, got a lot of respect for TuneCore.
Yeah.
You know, that want to do what you said with being independent.
Yeah. So I don't understand. So he's the head of hip hop. So he's the head of so everybody who comes through that's doing type of hip hop type of situation, you talk to him, or how does that?
Yeah, because I think the way how they got it, they got it to where like any artist could, pay for a membership and drop a project. And do that. But then they got like other artists where they work a little bit more closely with you.
Okay, yep.
So like that's where he comes into play. He oversees a lot of those type of.
So you did something when you did something with TuneCore, you distribute something to them? Oh, and then
did the Life is Crazy too with them.
Oh, through TuneCore, and then you was working with Pat.
That, man. Make sure I stream that right now. Life is Crazy.
Okay. Word. Okay.
So do you ever see artist management in your future?
Artist management? Like me being a manager? Nah.
No.
With these guys, I don't want to do it. It's too much work.
Too much work.
I wouldn't mind like having an artist that I help with, do a little consulting and stuff like that, and produce them.
But the everyday movements and managing.
That's what it right there.
So are you a hard artist?
Like that's my smart man. Stay away. That's my job.
Are you a hard artist?
I had that job.
In your opinion, are you a hard artist to work with? Do you listen? Are you easy going? What do you think? Are you
to work with? I would say. I'm easy to deal with.
Okay.
But it's not only that. I think the thing is like I bring a lot to where I try to make the people's jobs easier around me. Like what we were saying earlier about like I'll do my own beat, I'll record the record, I'll do the artwork, I'll help with the vision of the project. I understand like different things. Like when I'm shooting videos, I could talk to a director about like the settings on the camera, the apertures and the ISO settings and all, and I could really like express like the stuff that I want them to do. But like some artists, they don't know. They'll be like, yo, I want you to put me with this thing in the background. They don't know how to use like the terminology and everything. But like I'm really like a student of the game where I try to learn everything around this whole music thing.
Dope.
That's why I know I don't want to do management.
Yeah, I see you out here doing your show thing, man. You just I think earlier in the year you did something. You opened up for Jairo and Ashanti or something like that.
Oh yeah, we
was out there.
Music Fest.
Yeah.
It's this big festival they got out where I'm from. Out there, it's one of the biggest music festivals in the world. So they had us on the main stage. We headlined with them.
Yep.
That was last year. This year we did it with G-Eazy.
Yeah, because right after you left the franchise report, you did that.
Oh yeah.
That video. How did that do for you? What was the response on that freestyle you did for us on the franchise report?
Oh, a lot of people was rocking with it. Shout out my guy Benny. He went on there and said he liked it too.
Oh yeah, yes he did. I did.
Yeah, I got a lot of good feedback. You know, hopefully I come back and do another one.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's part of the game, man. Spitting that shit.
Because I never was the type of. I was a different type of. I wasn't a spitting bars, battling type of rapper. I always been more like a studio artist. Like I like to write and produce.
Well, spitting bars doesn't mean you gotta be a battle rapper or anything, but I think every MC should know,
right.
should be able to spit, when throw that beat on a radio station.
There's a lot of artists where they don't want to go on there.
Yeah, because a lot of artists is basura. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas these days can just pull their phone out and just rap by themselves, make a whole song on the phone. They're not really students of the game. They're students of the clout. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is the era of the clout. We got all type of social media. I see this guy, dude. I can rap too, and
people judge you based on your views and your likes.
Your views and likes and all that. My homeboy's the real star. He's really rapping, but I want what the fuck he got. So I don't want to be the guy helping him push him to the top. I want to rap too. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So now it's like, let me get on track with you. Then it turns into let me get my own album, and then now y'all beefing. Now he hating secret competition, and you know how this shit go, man. These faggot ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how shit go, man. We been in this game for a long time. You feel me, Ted?
No.
Drew? Y'all niggas, come on. We been around. Come on. Yeah, it's nasty out here, man. The clout's like a drug. They say, and scientifically, they say, when you get them likes, you get them comments, you get everything. By sharing your shit, like it releases endorphins into your brain, and that shit is like a drug. So niggas liking my shit. You feel like Superman now. You're like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna do whatever it takes to keep that drug coming.
That's why I never felt like that. Like that shit never.
Yeah. Shit is crazy. Yeah. It feels good to get those likes and comments and motherfuckers sharing your shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So some motherfuckers don't know how to control that shit though. You know what I'm saying? They get beside themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then they just want to be that guy.
A lot of people that get beside themselves, they wind up in bad situations.
Yeah.
You start getting too crazy with this stuff. Like you see a lot of rappers. They want to get up there, always be talking. Going live, saying stuff that they ain't thinking about what they saying, and they wind up regretting it.
Yeah, because that clout come.
Thing all over the news.
Yeah, all over the news. You done did some dumb shit.
You got people not liking you neither because you always want to get on live
people
talk
don't like
shit.
you, yeah.
Like, why does niggas always on live talking shit for? Like, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? It's a free country. You can say what the fuck you want, but.
You can say what you want.
know what I'm saying?
Trying to build a fan base. I don't think you should really be up there like, niggas is hating this. Like, I don't think you should be doing that. I think you should be trying to build your fan base.
But people like certain rappers, people like 6ix9ine and stuff like that, they built their career on people hating them. Like they want you to hate them. Like that's what they
do. They do outlandish bullshit. You know what I'm saying? For that, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta tunnel vision. Watch who you have around you. Make sure niggas ain't trying to get next to you to secret compete against you later on. And shit's hard, man. They niggas is on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, man, everybody goes through it. No matter what town you from, what city you from, and everybody thinks it's just their city. No, nigga. It's in every urban city. This happens, man. Oh, yeah. You feel me? This shit fucking happens. You know what I'm saying? Secret competitors, these niggas act like they're your guys and all. It's kind of hard. You got to learn how to weed them out. You know what I'm saying?
We have people around like that.
You know I'm saying? Shit is crazy, man. It's hard to decipher them at first, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just got to get them red flags, man.
So you mentioned you had kids. Boys?
Yup, boys and one girl.
How old are your boys?
17. I had kids when I was young. 17.
That's cool, because I got a 23-year-old. But is that
for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the youngest one is 12.
So do your boys listen to your music?
Yeah, they do.
And what do they think of you?
They be at the shows and everything.
They do?
Yeah, like all the ones where I do is all ages. They be at the shows.
Do they obviously they like it. Do they want to rap too? Do they want to do music?
My oldest son just been starting to talk about it. I think he want to be a manager. He got his little homeboys from school. He like, yo, my boys nice. They rap. Yeah, they actually, I ain't gonna lie. His boys, I like their music. They are good. They do the drill rap. You know, even if I'm not in the sun, I can still hear it and know that if they doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get down to my little nitty gritty. Married, single, or is complicated? The fans want to know. Why every time I ask a question like that, niggas start laughing? You know what? Forget it. All right. Okay.
Hold on, man. You cut the scissors on that. All right.
He said, cut that up. All right. So what's your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve. I got a lot of pet peeves, but the biggest one, I don't know. Just I can't even tell you.
You can't tell me. Okay.
Let me see.
Oh my God, tell for the soft
Probably just on the organization.
Okay.
Like I hate when I like and they tell you I'm always on like yo, we gotta do each step in order. I hate like skipping steps when I do things, and you know what I mean. I like it's probably a bad thing, but I'll be liking stuff to go as smooth as possible. But in reality, nothing goes smooth. Yeah.
What's the turn on?
Probably just a person that bugs you too much. Like you know what I don't like when people will message me or DM me or text me, and if I don't write back, they send like 3 or 4, 5, 6 more, and I'm like, dang. Now I don't even want to write back, cause I don't want to answer every single question that you ask me. I just ain't get to it, you know what I mean? So yeah.
So has there ever been a time where you have sent out a track to somebody and the track that the lyrics was just trash? It was just trash.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'll be selective on who I work with in the first place. So I don't think I came across nothing like that. Probably due to that reason. Like for me, it's not always about money.
Okay.
So I like to work with who I think is on that level with somebody I want to work with.
So if somebody did want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you to get beats or see if you're interested in working with them?
They can hit me up on Instagram at Mcfly. That's my main social media that I'm on the most out of everything. On Instagram. Okay. They can hit management up. I got the booking email in there. That's probably the best way.
Okay.
All right, now I think we're getting close to the time now.
We're getting close to the time. All right. So my big question is mental health. What does mental health mean to you? How important is it to you? And what do you do to cope on a daily basis?
Mental health is very important to me. That's actually one of the reasons why I had stopped doing music and I had to come back because dealing with a lot of losses. Like I lost my brother. I lost people that was helping me with doing music. Lost my cousins. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. It kind of like after you keep having loss after loss after loss, it could kind of like it could drain you. So one of the things I learned to do is to do the things that make me happy to try to counter that, like that depression and feeling down. So like music was one of them things. So that was what I came back to do. It was something that made me feel good. It's just that when I came back doing it this time, people gravitated to it more than they did before. Like I always say, I made like more progress in the last 10 months than I did in the last 10 years.
What do you think that's due to?
I think people, we also got to know, like, we got to talk to people when we're going through stuff, because we might think other people don't care, but in reality they do. Because if we do something and we ain't here no more, then people going to be affected by that. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So I one of the happiest people I ever known in my life killed himself. So it's like sometimes you never know what a person going through. Yeah. I'm talking about always joking. I had no signs at all that he was going to do something like that. Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah. So our last question is this is Force to Win podcast. So we need a Force to Win story. When was you backed in the corner, something the obstacle that you had to overcome and really force that win? You got a story for us?
A story about
this overcoming an obstacle, you know what I'm saying? Really forcing the win,
Overcoming an obstacle.
Son, just backed you in the corner, like you just like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do, man? I gotta do this regardless, man. I gotta really get through this.
I'll probably say I can't really think of something right on top. Probably I don't know. I think coming back to doing music was my biggest obstacle because I kept thinking about if people want to hear this type of music or that, or like if I do something and it don't go right, like am I going to keep pushing through to do that? But then I started realizing like consistency is really what wins the game. Like, cause I dropped one record, people liked it a little bit. I dropped another one, more people, another one. By the time I dropped that 5th record, like back to back consecutively, and like spending real money on good videos, like not just getting my boy to shoot a video, cause like, I was paying like a real team to shoot these videos and paying for like locations and getting wardrobe. Shout out to my family at Subi and SB. You know what I mean? They've been hooking me up. Just doing like really taking it serious and doing it on a level to where it's like I'm just constantly doing it. That's what changed everything. So I think that was my biggest obstacle because I was going back and forth. Even when I called Ted and told him I wanted to come back and do music, he was like, man, stop it. So hearing people say stuff like that, it kind of like pushed me to want to do it even more. But it was an obstacle though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know if I had it in me.
Word.
Well, I appreciate you for coming through this with us. It was a short interview, but you know we got.
It was you know it was decent.
It was decent
time.
We got to sit right? We definitely had to come back again. One more time, drop your social media and all that stuff, your contact.
Yeah, everything that I'm on is at Red Mcfly, like Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. So you just type in Red Mcfly. I think I'm the only person that's going. Well, there's other people that got like fake pages, but you'll see me on there. I'm always promoting something new on there.
Okay. Word.
Like that Life is Crazy too out now.
Make sure to go copy that Life is Crazy too. And this is Force of Win Podcast. And we signing off. Shout out to my guy once again, Red.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Yes, sir. And we out of here.